Hello and welcome back. I'm Sandy with Sandy's Organized Chaos, and it is vlog day today. So happy to see every single one of you. All right, so for those of you that are new, vlog day is just us hanging out, kind of going over some stuff we went through, my tutorial that I did on Friday, and just kind of doing some other odds and ends stuff. This is like my only day to really kind of play around and kind of just do stuff I want to do. So Sundays is pretty much it for me. That's all I got. So that's pretty much just what we do on Sundays. So last Sunday we finished up these guys. Finished up these guys. That's how they turned out. Got my galaxy, got my sunflower. Those are all done. So we did that last Sunday. So today, I actually want to get started on some teacher tumblers for my kids. I'm not going to be doing Sadie. She's in middle school, so that'd be like a lot of teachers I'd have to do tumblers for. So I'm just going to focus on the elementary children, okay? Molly has 2 teachers, and Delilah only has 1 teacher, so just 3 tumblers I'm going to be working on today. So my thinking is I didn't want to do like a typical teacher type tumbler. I just recently did that beach tumbler, my split beach tumbler, so I think I'm going to do that for them. I think I'm going to give them beach tumblers, so that way they can use it whenever, when they're not teaching and when they are teaching, so you know what I mean? So I think that's what I want to do. So I want to get started on that today. Also, what do we have going on today? Today's May 1st, so right now, because I post this at 8 o'clock, right now my chaos boxes for this month are available. May chaos box is available. So if you'd like to order a chaos box, you can jump on over to socglitters.com. You can either subscribe or you can just try out a one-time box. It's just a great way to kind of build up your glitter collection. If you enjoy my glitter, you can do either way, whichever. But that's available right now. And also I'm going to go over last month's glitter with you guys. So I'm just going to briefly go over that along with getting started on those 3 tumblers that we were talking about. Now I don't check my P.O. box very often. I know I've said this to you guys before that I don't expect anything from anybody. I don't, whatever. I put it out there just if people do, But I happened to check my P.O. box the other day and I had gotten some Happy Mail. Look how cute. This is from Wendy. She's in my VIP group, which is free to everybody. It's open to everybody. You just have to answer a couple questions. That's all, just to make sure you're not a robot or anything like that. But isn't that adorable? I need to make a keychain to go with that so I can carry it with me. That is just so cute. I absolutely love this. But she posted this a while back because she doesn't make them to sell. She just makes them, in her free time, you know what I mean? Like a stress reliever type thing. So I just thought they were adorable. So I was pretty surprised when I seen one in my P.O. box. He is just so cute. Thank you so much, Wendy. I love him so, so very much. Maybe next week we'll make a keychain thing to go with them. And I do have a drink this morning. I'm actually drinking lemonade this morning because that's just what it's either lemonade, coffee, But this is my tutorial from Friday. So I have that this morning. I like how that turned out. I used to make these. I think I said it in my description to you guys. I used to make something similar to this when I had my shop open. It always did really well, except it was like mint, purple, and blue. So those were the 3 colors. But I like the coral and that's why I did it this way. Did it a little bit different, but it was always a big hit, especially in the summertime. And then I just left it blank so that way people could put whatever kind of quote or anything like that on there when they would purchase. But that's my drink today. So like I said earlier, the kids are almost done with school. It's almost summertime already. Crazy. So soon I'm going to have a child going into high school. Sadie's going to be going into high school next school year. Molly's last year for elementary school. She's going to be going into 5th grade. That's going to be for next year. Delilah's going to be in 2nd. Charlotte won't be starting preschool yet, not till next year. So I still have a little bit to go with all 4 of them in school, but it's just crazy. I can't believe I'm going to have kids that are, you know, high school, almost, you know, and then another one almost at, like, it's crazy. It really seems like time just really picks up speed the older you get. So Molly's going to be participating in this maker. It's like a maker thing at school. So the kids have to make up their own items to sell at school to each other and stuff like that. And her and I got really excited for that. I mean, we're like, yes. So I'm hoping either next Sunday or the Sunday after, I'm going to have her on with me on a vlog, and we're going to show you guys what she plans on making and selling at her little maker thing at school. So it'll just be like a little mini craft show for school. But I'm pretty excited, and she is too. So, and it has to be something that she's going to make it. So it has to be friendly for her to make. So I found something that she can completely do herself, but it's still kind of like things that I do, you know, like it still kind of falls in that. But we already got some of the material. I'm just waiting for some of the other materials to come in, and she's gonna 100% make her stuff for her little craft show thing she's gonna be having at school. It's gonna be the last week of school, so we got a little bit to go. So all right, I got a lot of stuff I gotta get started on today. Like I said, Sundays are the only day that I have to play around on things that I want to do outside of other things. You know what I mean? This is the only day I have. So I got my drink, and I'm ready to wake up, prep these tumblers, and slay all day. Let's do this. All right, so I have my 3 tumblers here, and the reason why I chose this kind was because I like to have a handled tumbler. It's just my kind of preference. So I thought maybe the teachers would enjoy a handled tumbler as well. The only thing is I didn't know how to put the split in it. I thought if I went this way, it would kind of be weird on the handle. So I actually decided to go straight down the middle rather than like split it with half the handle being split. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these lids on because these are screw tops, and I'm just gonna use that to kind of help me guide my tape down the center of each one of these tumblers. And I'm also going to make this side with the handle, that will be the side with the sand. So the opposite side will be the side with my water. Now I'm going to do these up pretty well, except for the way that I have the split going, but I'm pretty much doing the same exact thing as I did on my tutorial. So I'm just going to make sure that I tape up that one half that I want to be the sand side pretty good. Make sure I block off that handle too. And when I work with more than one tumbler, I actually just set everything on my sawhorses. I know you guys kind of see that in my tutorials and stuff. So I'll just set these on my sawhorses and spray paint them that way rather than trying to handle each wand and all that stuff. It just makes it easier for me. So this is pretty much what they look like. So I'm going to go give those a spray paint, and while they dry, I'm going to go over my colors from last month out of my chaos box from April. So this first one here is a white pearl, and that's a 1/64 fine cut, and it's kind of like a sparkly mother of pearl shine. So you can't really see it in the video, but it has like a rainbowy kind of color to it, and it really reminds me of crushed mother of pearl. And of course, with these kinds of glitters, this is very saturated color. You can't see through it at all. So whatever you put it on, it should cover your base pretty well, and it's going to give you a nice bright white color. All right, now we're going to move on to the next one, and this next one is called Into the Deep, and this is a multi-cut, high shine, true to color blue chunky mix. So it is a metallic, and it is true to color. There's no flashes of any type of color in it. It's just very reflective, and it'll give you very kind of like watery, very sparkly look. But obviously, as you guys can tell so far, I was kind of going for like a mermaid, beachy vibe with this month's box. So I'm pretty happy with my color choices for last month's box. All right, so the next one we have coming up is called Siren Song. And this is a multi-cut metallic shifting chunky mix. The shifting colors include a blue, green, lavender, and pink. Now, I couldn't get it to shift very well on my film for you guys, but it definitely has a pretty big shift to a blue, kind of like a bluish green, and back over to like a lavender pink color. So very pretty color. I really love this. It's so pretty. I can't wait to use it. I haven't gotten to use it yet. I've been wanting to, so I'll have to see what I come up with this, but I just absolutely love this color so much. Now that was my second favorite. This next one is my absolute favorite from this box, and this one is called Bubbles. And this is a multi-cut circle transparent opal chunky mix, and it reflects like a pale rainbow of colors. It is extremely transparent. It almost looks like ghost glitter, to be honest with you guys. I'll pick it up here in a second so you can see it better. But it is so beautiful, and it's all circle shaped, so that's why I called it Bubbles. But so it goes from like up to an 8mm size circle. So there's lots of different sizes in there and so many different ways you can really put this on a tumbler to kind of look like bubbles, or, you know, kind of do an ombre or fade with it. I really love this as well. This is just absolutely beautiful. And I know those cuts look big, but they're soft, you know, so it's easy to use and easy to apply to your tumbler or any kind of craft project that you're using. And those colors, like I said, are available now if you would like to purchase these. They are up for individual sale now. So again, I'm just going to kind of show you guys one more time in the jars what they look like. So Siren Song, so pretty. Oh my goodness. And that Bubbles, so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoy this month's box or last month's box, and I cannot wait to see what you guys end up making with all these pretty colors. All right, so my tumblers are all dry. I pulled the tape and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my area all set up here. Again, when I'm working on large, lots of tumblers, I get all my stuff together. I bought these cute little carrying trays from the Dollar Tree. They're so cute, and they're great for kind of putting everything that I need in one place and carrying it to where I like to do all my glittering and stuff. So this right here, I know I'm out of You Got This for right now, but that is called Splash, and that is just as good as You Got This. It's another very pretty blue that you could use as well if you're looking to use the same exact glitters that I used from my tutorial that I did. So I'm actually going to use it for these tumblers just so you guys can kind of see that, you know, what it looks like as well. All right, I got my area all set up. I got my gloves ready to go. Now I just have to get my paper. I have to make sure I have 6 pieces of paper so I can do my glittering. And now I have my epoxy here. Now I mixed up 20 mLs of fast set. This is fast set. And I was a little bit nervous because, you know, you only have so long before the stuff gets really hard to start to apply to your tumblers. So I kind of have to move a little bit quicker than I normally would with just one tumbler. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going. And again, I'm going to apply everything exactly like I did on my tutorial. Okay, I'm going to start with the water side first. I'm going to add my light blue all around the edges, come through with that splash in the middle. Again, the reason why I'm using the splash is just so you guys can see the difference. I mean, any type of blue is good, really. You know, I even thought about using my colors from last month's box, but I decided I would keep it more like the tutorial than kind of switch it up. Now I'm just going to apply that, and then I'm going to come through and start adding my fine glitters. I'm going to add my ice around the edge, and then I'll come through and add the sapphire straight into the middle. And then we'll move on to doing that sand side. Now I feel kind of bad that I'm only doing the elementary teachers. You know, I do feel bad, but I don't, you know. I guess I'd have to ask Sadie if there, you know, if she has any special teachers she would like me to make a tumbler for, and maybe I can do those as well. Like I was just gonna do gift cards, you know. Yeah. Everybody likes gift cards. I mean, they're gonna get gift cards too, but you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, now I'm doing my sand side. I'm going to sprinkle on my Believe, and then I'm going to come through and put my agenda over top of that. Again, I'm trying to move as quick as I can because I got that fast set sitting off to the side there. And when I started to do up my second tumbler, I started to notice that it was already starting to get kind of thick on me, like, and I was getting nervous. So, I mean, these don't take too long to glitter, but like I said, you only have about 10 minutes of open time, and probably altogether it took me about 10 minutes to do the 3, because at first I was just kind of taking my time, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I need to speed this up. So by the time I got to my third tumbler, I almost ripped my glove a couple times because it was starting to get so sticky, and I really had to stretch that stuff on there. I mean, I almost ripped my gloves a couple times, but I managed. I got them all glittered, and I think I'm off to a pretty good start with my tumblers here. All right, those are ready to come off, so Really liking how that's turning out so far. Because, you know, I was just so concerned, like, if I did, I know I could have done it, you know, but even my husband was like, just make it go that way instead of that way. So, but I really like how it's turning out so far. I can visualize how it's going to look. So it's obviously going to be just a little bit different because, like, if I want to put their names on there, it's going to have to be where the waves are at. So half and half. Or if I want to put the quote that I put on the other one, it's going to have to be like right where the waves are at. So we'll have to see how that turns out, or if I even put the quote on it and I just put their name on it. So, but really liking those so far. Very, very cute. 'Cause I even thought about like doing a stripe instead. Like, I mean, there's so many, but I just wanted to keep it simple because, like I said, I only have a couple of weeks left for them to be in school, and I don't want to fuss around too much. I want to be able to get through these. So, but yeah, off to a good start. What I'm gonna do during the week. I don't know if I'm gonna film it or not. I mean, you guys know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put a coat of epoxy over it, over the raw glitter, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and sand it and all that. And so that way next Sunday when we jump back into getting more done, it'll just be me jumping back into just doing the waves and then doing the other waves and the personalization and stuff. So that way we can get through it a little bit quicker with each other, and I'm not, you know, taking too long with them. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.